Hey everybody, it's Evan with Incremental Improvement. Happy Sunday, and yeah, time for our Sunday update. End of week 2. Um, Overall, it went all right, I think. Fitness challenge posted every day, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Um, except for yesterday, obviously, because again, I don't want to post like a 15-minute unedited video of me stretching. On that note, do want to apologize. I haven't yet gotten any kind of editing software yet. Um, I could blame that on being busy this week, but honestly, I wasn't busy enough to justify the fact that I didn't fulfill that promise. Especially because getting editing software and editing my videos is going to be necessary. The longer they get, the more reps I'm doing, and then especially on the weekends, is a need that's already there. So um, it's my intention to do that this coming week. Um, it's going to be a busy one, another busy one. I guess really I can say that about every week, can't I? Uh, the restaurant where I'm working, we're preparing for Restaurant Week. If you don't know what that is, it's a week that's designed to bring people in to restaurants during January. It's usually during January. It's the slowest month of the year for restaurants, and designed to bring some traffic in. And we usually do special menus, and that's exactly what we're doing. We've got a special menu going. And yeah, it's going to be busy. We've already got a lot booked on for the entire week, and we like to do 2 weeks so that we can catch any overflow reservations. But so it's probably going to be like about 2 weeks that are going to be really crazy busy. So we're going to be preparing for that this coming week. And then that starts on Friday, January 19th through 26th, I think is official restaurant week. Um, and then that week, I'm going to do my best to post every day, but I'm probably going to be working 12-hour shifts through most of the week, 10 to 12-hour shifts through most of the week, if not for the entire week. I'll probably work a 7-day week, um, which is awesome. I love it, and I'm going to get a good paycheck for that for sure. But yeah, it's um, so the busyness never ends, but it's my intention, bring myself back from my rabbit trail a little bit. It's my intention to get some editing software, to get a little practice in. It might just be as simple as speeding up some footage or doing a few jump cuts here and there. Um, it's not my plan to get super into it just yet. It's something that I'm going to have to work on progressively. I've never done this before at all, so um, learning how to edit videos is part of what this channel is about. It's part of what I'm doing with this channel. This is definitely not the only YouTube venture that I'm interested in doing. I'd like eventually, truth be told, to do a cooking channel. And I don't know, some of that may even be on this channel. Food does food does kind of tie in with self-improvement and reaching your like fitness goals and stuff like that. You know, part of that is cleaning up your diet. So maybe I'll make some videos on this channel within the next year about, you know, different recipes and ideas of how to eat clean, and especially how to incorporate eating clean into your lifestyle in ways that are a little bit easier to handle, because it can be intimidating, having to, on top of all your normal life responsibilities, think about working out and eating clean, and you know, all the stuff you have to think about. It's a lot. So looking for ways to make eating a clean diet that helps you reach your goals and helps you build muscle and feel better in general might be something that was definitely something I'll be covering on this channel. That's not going to be too soon. That's going to be after I have a chance to build some skills in video editing a little bit more, and then also getting some ideas together. I don't really have any ideas for that particularly. Maybe a couple of meal preps that I've thought of. Um, but yeah, so that'll probably be in April at the earliest that I start incorporating videos on diet. Um, so yeah, honestly, I can't think of much more. There's a video I was watching the other day. I like to hang out for a little bit after work, on Friday nights, and I'll get some food and uh, just eat in my car and chill out for a little bit on Friday nights. And I was watching a video by Hamza, and he was talking about um, this young man. He was only, I think, 12 years old, who was on self improvement, and he was struggling with consistency and asking for advice. And something Hamza talked about that I thought was very important is the value of um, uh, viewing progress as something you have to do step by step. So he was talking about, like, for example, meditation. Rather than thinking about, I'm going to meditate every day, you think about, okay, well, before I wasn't meditating at all, so I'm going to try to meditate 100 times this year. And then next year, as part of my incremental improvement, I'm going to meditate 150 times, stuff like that. So it was a sorry, there's something over there that distracted me a little bit. So I thought that was very helpful for the channel, for what I'm talking about, because it ties in exactly with the very concept of what my channel is. It's about it's about a growth mindset. It's not about trying to just transform yourself too quickly. It's about trying to become different mentally, in your thinking, and then from there the results flow. You see this with Brent Lee G. He's made much greater strides in his weight loss journey a lot faster in the past, as he's said before, but he never made them sustainably because he didn't have the right mindset. And so after he lost the weight, he treated it like he had achieved a goal, and then he ended up, saying, okay, goal achieved, now go back to normal. And he ended up gaining more weight than he had before. So, but now that he's actually changed his mindset to, I want to live a healthy lifestyle, he's just changed his lifestyle, and um, feeling better and being able to do more and losing weight has kind of come naturally. It's happening a lot slower, and he's in fact gotten flack from some people in the um, some of the more toxic people in the self-improvement community that he hasn't lost weight fast enough. But um, when he changed his mindset to, I'm just going to be better, and I'm just going to, like, change how I'm behaving, and let the results flow naturally from that. That was a lot. That's when he actually started to make lasting change. And I think, um, sorry, I'm honestly, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this, but I think you understand what I'm talking about. He goes, it's about changing your mindset and making lasting improvements, however small they may be. I actually commented on Hamza's video about consistency, that um, I used to, when I first started in self-improvement, I was trying to go to the gym like every single day or 5 days a week, or even just 3 days a week. But I was trying to go for like an hour every day. And at that time, I was a college student. I was working part-time, nearly full-time, while taking classes. And it just wasn't sustainable for me to go to the gym even 3 times a week for a full hour. So what I committed to doing was doing calisthenics at home, just for a few minutes a day. And obviously, the longer I do this channel, it's going to be a lot more than a few minutes. But um, at least for now, it's just, a little bit of time every day that I'm committing to working out. And it doesn't have to be a whole lot. It just has to be a little bit. I just have to be able to I just have to have worked out enough to say that I worked out today. Um, And from there, when I changed my mindset to that, to a growth mindset of, I'm just going to start working out, and my initial first step of progress is just going to be going from not working out to working out, to going from being consistently inconsistent to inconsistently inconsistent, where I'm, doing it sometimes, and then to going to completely consistent, working my way up to complete consistency. in my working out, and then from there you build intensity. When you learn, when you're because when we're at a level where we are not, how do I say this? When we're at a point in our lives where we're just unable to focus and we haven't really done we haven't made a great deal of headway in self-improvement, we tend, um, that mindset shift has to happen before that progress can really happen. Um, we can't just expect ourselves to transform right away or begin a rapid transformation instantly. The first step of that transformation is changing your mindset. Uh, I completely lost my train of thought again. My bad, guys. Um, like I said, that's another aspect of self improvement I'm trying to work on. Mm. But I'll try to look through this video later this afternoon and at least put some time cards in so that I can tell you guys where to skip to get to the meat of the video. I've got most of the rest of the day. As I'm recording this, it's only about 1 o'clock, so I've got time to do that, at least that much for you guys today. Um, but um, I guess it goes back to that mindset of consistency. Um, when you commit yourself to doing something and you teach yourself to be consistent first, that's when you can actually start moving forward. There was a survey I saw on YouTube a while back, a month or two ago. It was, do you want one of these four things? And it was, do you want $1 million? Do you want um, the body of Chris Bumstead, or I don't remember what the third one was, and then the fourth one was the mindset of David Goggins. And like 60% of people said the mindset of David Goggins, and the other 40% chose all was spread out across the other three. And that's very important. That's an important example of what I'm talking about, because all those other things are become possible to achieve on your own once you've adopted the right mindset. When you have the mindset that I'm going to do hard things, I'm going to take life seriously, I'm going to move forward, I'm going to push myself to where I need to go in life, and I'm going to reach the potential that I have inside me. When you do that, that's when all those other things become possible. You can do the hard things necessary to build a business that makes you $1 million, or to build a career that makes you $1 million, because you are head and shoulders above everyone, all of your peers. There's a Just on a side note on that, there's a major focus in the self-improvement community on the financial side of like starting your own business and being an entrepreneur, and that's great. But if career is more where you're leaning and career is more where your mindset is, um, and you'd rather have a career than a business, there's no shame in that. You're not lesser because you have a career. There's a lot to be said for getting into a career and going all in 115% and just pushing through and becoming the greatest at what you are. Um, if you're an electrician, becoming a master electrician. If you're a chef, become a certified master chef and earn a title that has only been achieved by a couple hundred people ever. Um, so there's a lot of success to be achieved even in a career. So I just wanted to give that as a side note. There's absolutely zero shame. I used to feel like it was lesser to choose a career over actually becoming an entrepreneur, and because there's more money in being a businessman, and then you look more successful and look cooler. But that's nonsense, and it adds unnecessary pressure to the self-improvement journey that I think causes a lot of people to stumble. um, Shoot, I know I shouldn't have gone on that rabbit trail. I'm struggling to think. um, but man, I honestly frustrate myself with the struggle to focus sometimes. Um, Let me turn off my car real quick. Um, so it's yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else really to say. Um, I guess at this point I'm just kind of repeating what I'm saying, aren't I? Um, but I guess that's kind of the thing I wanted to talk about today was consistency and the importance of mindset. Just a quick recap, just and maybe at this point, 5 minutes and 40 seconds in, I'll just say skip to this point so that I can save you all the repetition. But um, consistency is necessary as the first step to true improvement and to true lasting improvement. Um, and that consistency comes from your mindset. You have to accept the reality that you're not going to make leaps and bounds in the initial part of your self improvement journey. The and once you accept that, then you can start working on the mindset of I'm going to do this every day, even if it's not enough to get to get me anywhere. Um, I'm going to work a little harder at work. I'm going to work a little harder on my YouTube videos. I'm going to um, or show up a little early for work or put an extra 30 minutes of time this week into of effort into my YouTube channel, or I'm going to work out for 5 minutes today. 5 minutes isn't going to get you anywhere. Of course it's not. No one's going to say that. And the temptation is to think that it's not worth it because you're not going to see like physical results from that. But when you adopt the growth mindset and your goal is to actually increase your growth mindset because you realize that you have a fixed mindset and you're trying to change that, when you get to that point, um, it changes the game. It makes it a lot easier to move forward. I wasn't consistent in working out until I changed my mindset from, okay, I have to work out hard enough in order to see serious results to, okay, I'm just going to focus on working out every day. I'm sick and tired of not working out every day. I would rather teach my brain how to work out every day, teach my brain how to do that, how to break inertia, because when that's what you're doing when you do something every day, you're training yourself to break inertia. Once you learn how to break inertia, then it's easier to do harder workouts. um, when you first teach yourself how to get off your butt and work out for 10 minutes a day, then you can teach yourself how to get off your butt and work out an hour a day. And the same thing goes for diet. Don't try to focus on becoming um, don't try to focus on eating perfectly clean by this time next month, by this date next month. Don't try to think like that. Just think, I'm going to eat, instead of eating entirely crappy food, I'm going to commit to making one of my meals 5 days a week healthy, or one meal a day every day healthy. And then from there, you think about, okay, I'm going to you know, build up more than that and start as small as you need to. Maybe I'm just going to commit to eating a salad sometime this week. Um, when your diet is that bad, even just a little change like that is actually going to make a noteworthy difference. Um, so you so focus on stuff like that. Focus on building your consistency incrementally, little by little, and once you've taught yourself how to do the hard thing of making the right choices, then you can make choices that are more right. Once you teach yourself how to make good decisions when you want to make bad decisions, then you can go from making good decisions to better decisions to best decisions. Um, so yeah, that's all I've got. That's kind of something I've learned this week and thought about a lot this week, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, I'll put a time card in the description. Um, to jump to 15 minutes and 40 seconds if you want to see the meat of the video, what I've been repeating the rest of the time. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for being here with me on this journey. I saw that I had a third subscriber this week, so thank you for subscribing and for wanting to join in on this journey. So, good luck on all of your journeys as well. As you continue to improve and grow in your careers or your business or your fitness or whatever other aspect of self-improvement that you're focusing on primarily right now. And yeah, let me know if there's anything I can do to encourage you. You've got this. We've all got this. We're all, as Ziz would say, we're all going to make it. So yeah, keep in the fight, and don't let your failures get in your way of further progress, because once you learn how to not do that, once you learn how to pick yourself back up, then you can keep going. So yeah, I guess I will see you all tomorrow for day 15 of the fitness challenge. Yep.